The iPhone 9, SE2, whatever they decide to call it, which will be the entry level iPhone, the budget iPhone, if you will, should be coming out in 2020, presumably sometime spring 2020. Now, we know it's going to be an upgrade compared to the iPhone SE. It's expected to have the same body as the iPhone 8. So that means a larger screen. And since this phone is coming out in 2020, we expect upgraded specs in terms of chipset, processor, whatever you want to call it. People expect it to be on par for 2020 as in 2019's iPhone 11 in terms of specs, in terms of the chipset. Now, I have the iPhone 7 right now. I'm happy with the performance. The only reason I would get this iPhone 9 would be if the camera, specifically the front facing camera, was better and they could find a way to improve the rear camera. Now, if this iPhone 9, SE2, whatever you want to call it, is going to have same power as the iPhone 11, that can be a little bit of a overkill for me. Now, I understand why they would do that, because they want to get the longevity out of the phone, and they assume people will say, hey, the apps are more important. And if you come from an iPhone SE, hey, that's an upgraded camera in the iPhone 8's body, because the iPhone 8, similar to the iPhone 7 that I have, has a 7 megapixel front facer, and the rear facers are similar. There might be a tweak in the iPhone 8. And with the 10, 10s, 11, obviously those improved camera specs by quite a bit compared to the iPhone 7. Now, I'll stick with my iPhone 7 because, hey, I get good performance out of it. I'm fine with it. I just want the improved camera. So if they just put in, even from the 10, the same kind of chips they had in the 10, I'd be cool with that. That's an upgrade for me as an iPhone 7 user. And if they put in the chipset of the iPhone 10s, even better. They don't necessarily have to do the 11. And then if that's the case, save a few coin that way, and then give me the cameras from the iPhone 11. Even though the iPhone 9, you would cut it down to just that one main rear camera and upgrade the front facer to that 12 megapixel 4K camera. I think that's good for the way people create content, since a lot of people create content for social media, or if people want to do it for YouTube as well, or just for general communication purposes. So that's how I feel about it. That would be beneficial to me. Even though I understand why Apple's doing it, and I guess Apple's assuming, hey, if these people want this budget level, entry level kind of phone, how much do they care about the camera as opposed to the horsepower? And if this is a cheaper budget one, maybe this phone's going to be for a younger demographic, and maybe they're like, they need pictures that are just good enough, and they're more concerned about the gaming, the apps, etc., being future proof. And I get that, but for me, I'm not going to get the iPhone 9 or SE2 if it doesn't have the better cameras compared to the iPhone 7. I always have to wait to get an iPhone 11 used once the price drops even further to get that improved front facer and rear facing camera. But I'm sure Apple's did all the math and the calculations, say, hey, we'll weigh our options between the cameras and the processor and see which one means more, which one could be a bigger profit, and which one would be better for that entry level type of customer. And if they shortchange on the chip, maybe they can even force people to upgrade a little faster. But hey, maybe they feel that's not best. I prefer the camera upgrades, but hey, that's just me, because I do like to create content on this YouTube platform. So that's my take. That's my opinion. I want Apple to say, hey, you don't have to put in the iPhone 11 chip. Just give me the iPhone 10, which is generation above iPhone 7, and still a big improvement over iPhone SE. And if you give me the iPhone 10s chip, it's cool. But give me that iPhone 11 camera. That's most important to me. I need that upgraded front facing and rear facing camera so it gives me more options for when I want to do content in terms of YouTube. That's my take. Iceberg Jim out. Deuces.